Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the science online classes. I am your science teacher, Mr. C.P. Barrett, and here we are going to study class 7th. Okay, class 7th, chapter number 3. And what is the name of the chapter? The chapter name is Fiber to Fabric. Actually, in my last lecture, we have seen so many things. Like we have seen the processing of the wool, how we are getting how the wool fiber actually we are getting from the fleece of the silk, from the fleece of the wool, from the fleece of the sheep, how it is going to be converted in form of the wool, that we have seen. Actually we have studied about the two kinds of the system also, like worsted system, woolen system, and even the woolen system is worsted system is better than the woolen system, that we have seen. And little bit introduction of the silk we have done. So today in this particular session we are going to study about the silk. It is another animal fiber. Silk is a natural fiber, but it is an animal fiber also, because it is going to be obtained from the silkworm. What is the silkworm? Right now see, so silk is a natural fiber. Okay, that silk it is obtained from the silkworm, and it is actually nothing. It is a protein. It is a protein fiber, and whatever the silk that we are using in form of the fiber, actually this particular thing it is obtained from the home of the silkworm. It is obtained from the cocoon of the silkworm. Actually they view some net kind of the structure around their body parts, and that particular structure it is known as a cocoon. And when we from the cocoon only we get the silk fiber, and it is a protein fiber, and it is a particular kind of the liquid which is secreted by the silkworm during this particular process, that we have to read. Right now see what is the history of the silk. Before reading about the silk, first we should know what is the history of the silk, where it is going to be introduced the first time. So see here, actually silk was first discovered. Silk was first discovered, and after that it is developed also. First it is discovered, and after that it is going to be developed also. Where? In which particular country? Actually it is discovered in the country China. And at about which particular time? 300 BC. You can see, sorry, 3000 BC. 3000 BC means 3000 before Christ. Means very longer, means it was the very long years of ago. Actually silk was introduced there in China. But later on it came popularized in the different other parts of the world. Right now see who was the discoverer. So actually discoverer was Si Lung Chi. Actually it is discovered about 3000 BC by the Si Lung Chi. And who was the bride? Bride means Dulan. Who was the bride of the Chinese emperor? And what was the name of the Chinese emperor here? Huang Ti. Means one Chinese emperor was there whose name was the Huang Ti. His wife was there whose name was the Si Lung Chi, and it is discovered by his wife. And at which particular time? At about 3000 BC from today. So it was a very older time. Right now see life cycle. That is a very important question which generally asked, and that we have to understand completely. What is that life cycle of the silkworm? What is the meaning by this? Life cycle means how the life goes on for the silkworm. Means from where from where we are actually getting, means what happens. It is a different stages of the life. It is attached together, and by which the silk fiber we are getting. So right now see what happens in the life cycle of the silkworm. First we have to start from the adult. We start from the adult. That's here you can see we are going to start our journey from the adult. What happens? There are the adult means grown up. Okay, male silk moth is also there. Silk moth, it is same. Silk moth means silkworm. Silk moth, either you can say silk moth, either you can say silkworm, either you can say caterpillar. All are similar words. Actually silkworm is actually a caterpillar rather than a silkworm. Silkworm is a caterpillar rather than a silkworm. कहने का मतलब ये है कि एक्चुअल में ये कैटरपिलर होता है. Actually its structure is like a butterfly. It is not like the worm which actually creeps here and there on the ground. So here we are going to tell it silkworm. So there are the male silk moth. There is a female silk moth also. Okay. So but the size of the female silk moth, it is larger than as compared to the male silk moth. What is the first point here? the size of the female silk moth, it is larger, it is bigger as compared to the male silk moth. Female silk moth, it is larger in size, and what happens? It gives 100 of eggs. Actually, it gives 100 of, it lays, you can say, it lays 100 of eggs at a particular time. Whenever the time comes, it lays 100 of eggs at a particular place at a particular time. And actually, after due course of the time means समय बीत जाने के बाद, when the eggs hatch, जब eggs hatch हो जाते हैं, टूट जाते हैं, right now you can understand. I will also tell you the same thing. What happens? The female silk moth, it is bigger as compared to the size of the male silk moth. They lay the 100 of the eggs. Okay, and after that, see here, this is the egg. See here, this is the egg. When they lay the 100 of the eggs at a particular place, so what happens? After due course of the time, समय बीत जाने के बाद, when the eggs hatch, when the eggs broken down into the two parts, so what happens? Some white larva, it comes out from the eggs. Some white kind of the larva, it comes out from the eggs, and this particular white larva, it is known as the silkworm. जो white larva बाहर आते हैं, actually they are the silkworm. And what happens after that? When the silkworms, they just come out from the eggs, so they are very hungry. They are very hungry at that particular time, and immediately they start eating. What they start eating? They start eating the fresh mulberry leaf. This is their favorite food. Fresh mulberry leaf, it is the favorite food of the silkworm larva. So they continuously eat the fresh mulberry leaves either day, either night. And this particular process goes on for 2 to 4 weeks. For 2 to 4 weeks. 2 से 4 सप्ताह तक, महीने भर तक ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस चलती रहती है, एंड कंटिन्यूअसली दे आर ईटिंग द फ्रेश मलबेरी लीव्स, एंड देयर आर नॉट अ 1 2 3 4 silkworm, there are the multiple silkworms. Why? Because what I have said that actually the female silk moth, they lay the 100 of the eggs. One female silk moth, it lay the 100 of eggs at the underside, मतलब पिछले भाग में, at the underside of the fresh mulberry leaf. Okay, actually all the silkworms, these are reared on the mulberry leaves. So what happens when the eggs hatch? So there are some white kind of the larva comes out, which are known as the silkworm, and continuously they start eating the fresh mulberry leaves, and this particular process, it goes on for 2 to 4 weeks. And what happens after that? You can see caterpillar, and after that they are very much ready after eating their food, which is the fresh mulberry leaves. Actually they become very much ready to view some net kind of the structure. To view मतलब बुनने के लिए some net kind of the structure, जाल जैसा बुनने के लिए वो ready हो जाते हैं. And actually what kind of the structure? It is the structure, actually they view their body parts. They view the net kind of the structure starting from their head to the tail. वो अपने बॉडी पार्ट्स को ही कंप्लीटली नेट में कवर करना चाहते हैं. एक्चुअली दे वांट टू कवर देयर कंप्लीट बॉडी पार्ट्स इनसाइड द नेट काइंड ऑफ द स्ट्रक्चर. So the net kind of the structure, whatever they view for themselves, it is none other than, it is known as the cocoon. जो भी वो नेट काइंड ऑफ द स्ट्रक्चर अपनी बॉडी को कवर करते हुए व्हाट दे व्यू, एक्चुअली दैट नेट काइंड ऑफ द स्ट्रक्चर, इट इज नोन एज कोकून. उसी को बोलते हैं अपन कोकून. एंड व्हाट हैपेंस when they are weaving the cocoon, when they are weaving the cocoon, so what happens? Actually they move their head continuously from right to left. Actually they move their head continuously from right to left in form of the figure 8. Right now see what I am saying again. During this particular process, means weaving of the cocoon, what they do, they move their head continuously. They are moving their head continuously from right to left in form of the figure 8. And what happens during this particular process? They secrete some liquid from their mouth. They secrete some kind of the liquid from their mouth, and it is nothing, it is the silk fiber. Firstly it is in form of the liquid, but when it comes in contact of the air, when it comes in contact of the air, so it solidifies. ये solid में convert हो जाते हैं and they are converted in form of the thread like structure. वो thread जैसे structure में बाहर आते हैं, same like the web of the spider. सेम लाइक द वेब ऑफ द स्पाइडर, जैसे मकड़ी का जाल होता है, सेम लाइक इट इज द सेम काइंड ऑफ द थिंग. सो एक्चुअली इट इज दे आर सिक्रीटिंग द लिक्विड एंड इट इज नन अदर देन द प्रोटीन. जो भी सिक्रीट करते हैं लिक्विड, इट इज अ प्रोटीन एक्चुअली, एंड इट इज कन्वर्टेड इन फॉर्म ऑफ द सिल्क फाइबर, इट इज कन्वर्टेड इन फॉर्म ऑफ द थ्रेड, एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर थ्रेड एक्चुअली दे व्यू द कोकून फॉर देमसेल्व्स. एंड आफ्टर दैट when they are cover the whole soul body parts inside the cocoon, when the silkworm they cover the whole soul body parts inside the cocoon, after that they are ready for the entering in the next stage of their life, and the next stage of their life it is known as pupa. कुछ नहीं होता है actually from the cocoon under the when they are entering inside the cocoon, after that further development procedure is going on and they are entering the next stage of their life, it is known as none other than the pupa. And after the pupa again they are entering in the next stage of the life within the cocoon itself, and it is known as the again the adult stage. And whenever they are becoming adult, so they are laying some 100 of eggs here and there, and this particular process repeats again and again. So this is about the complete life cycle of the silkworm. Very easy, again and again you can see. So nothing was there, all the things were same. Right now see what is the next thing. Next is the sericulture. What is the sericulture? It is same like the agriculture. In the agriculture what we do, actually we grow some crops on the field, but here what we have to do, sericulture means the process by which the silk fiber is obtained. In a common language I am saying you, the process by which the silk fiber it is obtained from the cocoon of the silkworm, so this particular process it is known as sericulture. Again I am repeating, the process by which the silk fiber it is obtained from the cocoon of the silkworm. So what we do, actually we want the cocoon of the silkworm and from there only we are getting the silk fiber. This particular process it is known as the sericulture. Here you can also see it is the science of rearing matlab पालना. Okay, it is the science of the rearing silkworm so as to obtain the silk cocoon. अपना main purpose है silk cocoon को obtain करना for the silk fiber. So this particular process it is known as the sericulture. And right now what happens, actually what happens in the sericulture, again I want to explain you. In the sericulture actually what happens, the female silk moth, actually the farmers what happens in this particular science, the silk moth, in this particular actually the female silk moth, we are knowing that female silk moth actually they lay the 100 of eggs where on the underside of the fresh mulberry leaf. And after that when these eggs these are sold to the farmers. Whenever the number of the female silk moth they are laying the 100 of the eggs where on the underside of the fresh mulberry leaves, so what happens, actually all the eggs these are collected, gathered, and actually these are directly sold to the farmers. Directly इस eggs को collect किया जाता है, okay, and directly it is sold to the farmer को इसको बेच दिया जाता है. And after that what happens, the farmers they keep these particular eggs on the good hygienic condition. Farmers keep this particular eggs with the good hygienic condition. What is the meaning of the good hygienic condition? Under the good temperature and under the moisture. And after that what happens, again the same process repeats. Okay, again what happens when the eggs hatch, so some white kind of the larva comes out, and this white larva it is known as the silkworm. And after that again eating process is start. For the 2 to 4 weeks they continuously start eating the fresh mulberry leaves, and whenever they grow in the size they become mature, and after that then only they are ready to view the net kind of the structure. And this net kind of the structure it is known as the cocoon. It is none other than, you can say, it is the home of the silkworm. So in this way this process goes on again and again. So these particular things it all happens in the sericulture. Means nothing, female silk moth actually whenever they lay the 100 of the eggs, so these eggs are actually collected and gathered, and after that these are directly sold to the farmers. Farmers keep it under the good hygienic condition, good temperature, good moisture, and after that, after due course of the time, when the eggs hatch, so again white larva comes out, and these white larva, they eat the fresh mulberry leaves. After that, they grow in the size and they are ready to spin the cocoon for themselves, and in this way this process goes on again and again. Thank you so much. Next lecture I will tell you the processing of the silk fiber from the silk cocoon. Thank you.